Meanwhile, we're getting images of an alleged mass burial site found in northeastern Ukraine. Ukrainian officials say it contains at least 440 graves discovered near the city of Ízium. Now, CNN hasn't confirmed who was buried there or how they died, but Ukraine's President Zelinsky is pointing the finger at Russia. So for more on all this, CNN's Ben Wiedemann joins us live from Kyiv. Ben, I know the discovery of that burial site is still a developing story, but what more can you tell us?
Well, we originally heard from the police chief of the Kharkiv region, where Ízium is located, where this mass grave allegedly is located, who said that they believe at least 440 bodies have been buried there. Now, from what we understand, there are markings on some of the graves that indicate that there, for instance, 17 people from the morgue have been put there. Otherwise, it's just crosses with no names on them. So it's not clear at this point who these people were, how they were killed. But if you look at, for instance, previous instances where mass graves were uncovered, particularly in the town of Bucha outside of the capital Kyiv, where investigators found 458 bodies in a mass grave. 419 of them, according to the investigators, showed signs of being either executed, tortured to death, or beaten to death. And I think this is an indication of perhaps what's going to be uncovered in this massive area of 8,000 square miles where the Russians have been driven out of by the Ukrainians in the last 2 weeks. And keep in mind, the Russians still control large parts of this country. For instance, in the city of Mariupol on the southeastern part of the country, local officials loyal to the government in Kyiv have talked about tens of thousands of people being killed. So the details on this particular mass grave in Ízium are still unclear. We understand that investigators are going there, trying to uncover what has happened. Journalists are going to be taken there today, so more details are coming. But the scant information we have certainly would indicate it is a mass grave.